Moving right along into the final subject of the day, like seriously, Biden needs to be impeached, removed, and/or step down. And while this investigating goes on, this investigation needs to include him and Ukraine because that's just how fucking winning is done. Because a majority of us don't like him. And this is not right wing propaganda. This is like I've been using left wing sources when I use left wing sources when I'm talking about the Hunter Biden laptop or when I'm dissing on Democrats and shit. I do it for a reason, so you fucking lefties can't fucking tell me that I'm fucking speaking righty because I piss in your Wheaties because I dog on your fucking favorite shitty politician. I dog on their fucking favorite shitty politician as well. I'm sorry that I'm not treating Trump like he's the fucking Antichrist because he was the best president we've had in the last 50 years. Now I know how fucking sad that statement is. I know we could do a lot better, and I know he wasn't a fucking good person for world dealings, and his mouth could get us into war and all kinds of other fucking crap. But for America, we had the fucking greatest economy in fucking American history, and Biden fucking destroyed that in less than 2 years. So like I don't know, fucking President Trump was the best president we've had in the last 50 years. Biden is the worst president we've had. Period. To me, I mean, Carter might be worse, but that is opinionated. That is not a fact. People are gonna find different presidents fucking worse or better, but the stats can't compare. Compared to Joe Biden and Donald Trump, Joe Biden makes Donald Trump look like a fucking saint. Biden makes Trump look like motherfucking Teresa. Majority of Americans think Biden lacks the mental sharpness to be president, poll finds. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki dodged concerns about Joe Biden's mental capacity when asked about president's performance. Joe Biden will go into his first State of the Union address with the majority of Americans concerned about the state of the president's mental capacity, according to a new poll. A new poll by ABC News/Washington Post released on the eve of Mr. Biden's speech found that 54% of Americans don't believe he has the mental sharpness it takes to serve effectively as president. If over half of Americans don't want him as president, how the fuck is he president? If over half of Americans don't want him as president, how the fuck is he allowed to remain president? Only 40% believe Mr. Biden is mentally sharp enough for the job, and nearly a 180-degree turnaround from 2020, where most Americans, 51%, thought he had the mental acuity for holding office, compared to the 43% who didn't. The poll also found that 59% of Americans did not think Mr. Biden is a strong leader, up from 49%. It's like over half. Over half of us don't like this motherfucker. He needs to be impeached immediately, or you're just insulting the American people. And if you're not going to impeach him, we should stand up and remove him by force if necessary. And now I'm not telling people to go attack the president. That would be fucking stupid. But we should get together. We should fucking file another fucking Declaration of Independence. We should send that together with all of our signatures to the fucking White House. Tell them that their confidence and our consent for them to govern us has been revoked, and they need to step down immediately. And then if they don't step down constitutionally, they're in the wrong. Because we have the constitutional right, the right as in the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, if we have no confidence in the government, to completely abolish it and replace it with a form of government that suits us better. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki dodged the public sentiment of Biden's presidency when questioned about his mental capacity by ABC's George Stephanopoulos. A majority of our recent polls out this morning even question the president's mental capacity. How is he going to turn around on Tuesday night, and how much has the State of the Union been changed by this war in Ukraine? Mr. Stephanopoulos asked during his Sunday night program. In her response, Mrs. Psaki ignored Mr. Stephanopoulos' question about the step to Guderian mental fortitude and instead focused on the president's upcoming speech. You fucking... I would just keep repeating the question. I'm going to keep repeating. I'm not even going to fucking shut the fuck up. I'm not even going to let you call on anybody else. I'm just going to keep fucking screaming the question at the top of my lungs until you fucking answer it. Or you have me removed publicly.
That's how winning is done.
which I will then use against you because I have a right to fucking ask my questions, and you should fucking answer the questions because American fucking people have a right to know. And if you're not going to answer them, I will fucking do that, and I'll submit a fucking Freedom of Information request, and I'll make you fucking answer. If you want to play fuck games, I'm the fuck game master, and I'll make you play fuck games for the next 3.5 years. You know, George, from covering State of the Unions from some time, that it's about delivering a message to the public at the moment in time. And if you look back when President Obama gave his first State of the Union, it was during the worst financial crisis in the generation, Mrs. Psaki said. When the President Bush gave his first State of the Union, it was shortly after 9/11. Leaders led during classes. That exactly what President Biden is doing. He'll speak to that, but he's also going to speak about his optimism about what's actually ahead and what he will have to look forward to. Nearly 40 Republicans this month demanded that Joe Biden's take on the cognitive test and share his results with the public, writing in a letter to the president. They were worried about your cognitive and mental abilities. We believe that regardless of your gender, age, or political party, all presidents should follow the example set forth by former President Donald Trump to document and demonstrate sound mental abilities, 38 GOP members of the congressional wrote Mr. Biden in February. Fuck this guy. The letter signed from former White House doctor and Republican Congressman Ronnie Jackson listed examples of changes in mood and personality that the Alzheimer's Association lists as signs of mental decline. We've been fucking covering this from the very beginning. Calling White House press corpses of it. Mr. Biden has been he has so far declined to either take a cognitive test or publicly release the results of one if he has, despite mocking Donald Trump for bragging about passing the test in the past. When pressed during the presidential campaign about whether he would accept Trump's challenge to take the test, Mr. Biden suggested that the reporter was a junkie for asking such a question. Take the fucking test, you senile prick. Take the fucking test. I don't even like Trump, but take the fucking test, because I hate you even more. At an event for Black and Hispanic journalists, the presumptive Democratic presidential nominee compared the question to asking CBS correspondent Errol Barnett if he was using cocaine during the interviews. Just put it this way, lefties. I'm not a righty. I'm in the middle. There's some things I don't like about them. But if you're going to give me the choice between being treated like a terrorist and or just accepting your worldview and completely cutting the right out, I'm going to watch this country burn to the motherfucking ground. I'm just fucking saying. I'm done. I'm done with this fucking garbage. This type of shit needs to fucking end. I'm just fucking saying. Thank you for checking out this clip of my Thought of the Day podcast. You can catch this podcast every Tuesday through Friday at that'sonpoint.info by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's how winning is done. New clips go out daily. And we can't do this without you, so we appreciate your support. With that being said, consider joining for $5 a month, and you get early access to the uncensored version of this, early access to our weekly That's On Point podcast, and access to exclusive content only for members. All the money that we receive is going to go funnel back into this to hire more journalists and do more things for you guys, because that's how winning is done. It really is. We got a merch store and stuff. You can help there, and if you can't help via money, you can always just leave a comment, and share this out there, because that helps us more than you can immensely know. That's the best way to help. Just leave a comment, and share. And if you're listening to us, leave a review. Leave a good review. Help us boost us in the podcast ratings and get us up there, because that's how winning is done. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.